Bishop Anthony Pilla had a great love for CYO. When I came here 25 years ago, one of the first priorities was to develop the CYO charter and bylaws. That's the organizational framework for how CYO would be rooted in the gospel of Jesus and yet designed as an organizational partnership highlighting the roles of children, parents, our parishes and schools, and the diocese. Now, it took 2 years of listening and drafting and formulating the CYO charter and bylaws. And Bishop Pilla gave us feedback every step of the way. When it was completed, he decided to send it out as a bishop's document for the diocese, saying that he wanted everyone to know of his strong love and support for CYO. Now, many of you know that charter and bylaws continues to be our North Star that we follow today. So that legacy lives on from Bishop Pilla. When conflicts would come up in CYO, I came to realize that the very first question that Bishop Pilla would ask, what is best for the children in this situation? His focus was on the children first, and then consider, okay, what about the parents, the officials, the coaches, and others? But it literally, every time it'd say, let's look at how this affects our young people, and I want to make that our greatest priority. I really came to appreciate that value and how it played out. When our CYO Advisory Committee wanted to put Bishop Pilla in the CYO Hall of Fame, I told them, and I knew he frankly was a very humble servant leader. He was willing to be vulnerable and open with his people, and he never would seek accolades and praise himself. In fact, he was often uncomfortable when he would receive it. He was a beautifully humble man. I told him I'd need to speak with him and see if he was open to the request to being inducted. And when I called, I want to get this right because it was such a powerful conversation. Here's how he responded. I am honored and humbled that our people would consider me for this honor. I'm not sure I deserve it. I would love to be with my people again. I need to be with them to let them know how grateful I am for who they are and for what they do. I accept the invitation. Well, the committee in no time affirmed that we wanted Bishop Pilla in the Hall of Fame. And when that day came for him to be in the 2018 CYO Hall of Fame class, Bishop Pilla, I don't know how to say it, he just shined. He had not been speaking often in public at that point, and usually our inductees speak for about 5 or 6 minutes. Well, Bishop Pilla spoke for 12, and he had every person in that room captivated in the palm of his hand. But his primary message that was woven through his time with us was this: live on in my love. You are good people in a good diocese. God has done amazing things through you, and we need you to keep being open to doing and being more for the children in CYO. God loves you, and I love you. And many of you had the privilege of knowing and meeting Bishop Pilla. He said, God loves you, and I love you. And then he would do this finger wag thing, and he said, don't ever forget it. And that was his message to us that day. Bishop Pilla, we give you back to God with grateful hearts for your servant leadership, for your love, and for your support of CYO. We will continue to build the CYO legacy you have given us. Go with God until we are together with you again. Peace be with you.